the Swift bets are so weird, man. There's a bet of who will she hug first between Taylor Swift. Who will Taylor Swift hug first between Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid? And Andy Reid is the favorite on that one, which is just like okay,
definitely.
Yeah, I think she would hug Andy before Pat, but yeah. So
really, why y'all say that?
I don't know. I just don't even see a lot of wives hugging other players. Period. I don't usually see that on camera.
That's true. And you also saw that
hugging your dad. You know what I mean?
They had the intimate moment of them pointing at each other during the trophy ceremony last week too.
Yeah,
there's already that little bit of connection there. They're already playing up a little bit.
Yeah, I just don't see that a lot.
I was going to say this probably because of obviously they're in the same circle. I don't know, maybe kind of celebrate. They all get in a little huddle. All of them, all four hug together. Maybe.
Yeah, I want to know what stipulations there are for that. Huddle, does that count?
It's a push.
It's
a push. Yeah, it should be a push. No, it should be a win. It's a hug. You didn't say group
hug. Yeah, it counts. If you're in the group and you're hugging, group hug, that definitely counts.
There might be a stipulation that actually clearly states that.
Yeah, I don't know. Mike Brandt says because Pat's got a wife her age. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But hey, if there's trust in a relationship, you can hug another woman and not have to, it doesn't have to be, a bigger deal behind it.
This is the biggest star, one of the biggest star in the world right now. Okay, one of the biggest, however you want to say it.
You know why I don't think though, because that whole kiss thing was kind of like they were talking about doing it beforehand on the field. There was all like controversy with that, with the whole them on the field like showing like major affection and stuff. Mm-hmm. I think it would be weird to go from them not knowing if they can be so open on the field to her hugging Patrick all of a sudden.
I don't know. It's a Super Bowl. It's different vibes, man. All that other stuff goes out the window once you win a Super Bowl and you're on the field. Everyone's just kind of all emotions and stuff. I think all that other stuff is just out the window.
Yeah.
Especially a back-to-back Super Bowl. I think it doesn't matter. I'm a hug and everyone's gonna be happy as hell if we win.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I could really see her hugging Pat. She's besides Brittany, right there beside her, or somewhere around the vicinity. I could possibly see that happening.
Have you ever seen Travis hug Brittany before? I don't think I've ever seen that on camera. Well, I've never been paying attention.
I don't see that a lot.
Right? Nobody paid attention to that.
I'm sure. Yeah. That's why this is a bet. Well, there would have been a bet with Brittany and Kelsey. You know what I mean?
Oh, right. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a film study this week, JD. I'm gonna go look through all these and a post game ceremonies and see if there's a hug between Brittany and Travis. I
think I have. I think I've seen them hug before. Like just a little quick side hug. Like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
No. Look. Here's the thing.
The lean in.
Yeah, like, hey, what's going on? Because you're dirty and you're wet. You don't get your boy's wife nasty. I mean, she can be hugging everybody anyway. But I look at it like this. My friends, okay? Like, we hug each other's wives because, we know them. This is it's family. This is how we look at each other. Like, we're family, right? Yeah. So, is Taylor in? Is she in the family now? Is she there? Is that what that is? Huh?
She's not a wife, though.
She's not a wife. But still, girlfriends do matter. They've been there for quite some time.
It don't matter, but what? 4 months, girlfriend? 4
months. I mean, you're talking about, hey, who won? Like, hey, is it okay? Are we all right? They come in? Yeah, right.
But see, here's why I like Reid, because none of those things you just talked about apply with Reid. I think there would be no hesitation to go hug Reid.
I don't know, man.
Tap Reid.
Nah, man.
Come here.
She may not really, she may not really like, hey, look, okay. Hey, how you maybe a high five with Reid? Has she hugged him before? Did you say that they pointed at each other?
At the moment where he pointed at her and she pointed back at him from the stage.
That was the extent of it. Yeah.
So that might be the extent of like their relationship.
Hey, hug though. I think the next step up is hug.
Yeah.
I will say though, Brittany and Taylor.
This is a great conversation, by the way.
Brittany and Taylor, they've been.
You gotta keep clip this.
They become BFFs overnight, though. Over the last 4 months. So like, if they become very close, they're hanging out in New York while Patrick's in Kansas City practicing. I'm sure they're way past that stage. I mean, what's Pat gonna do? Give her a handshake when he sees her?
No doubt. Listen, they've been hanging out. I guarantee they've hugged, and shoot, she's talking, and rightfully so. Pat them, because they're stars themselves. They have stardom and whatnot. It's like, yeah, you just kind of run in circles, man. You don't really think about it. Matter of fact, you really don't. And so I do believe that Pat has already, obviously given her a hug. They've been out, hanging out and whatnot. I could definitely see her giving a hug before giving the Pat, then Andy. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. Trav ain't hung out with Andy outside of, anywhere else. So,
yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'd love to go get a burger with Andy Reid at some point. Though, if they haven't hung out outside, like a local like diner in Kansas City to have some burgers, they should have by now. If they haven't, that's just this problem with that.
I will say this though: if Pat is like a brother to Kelsey and Reid is like a dad to Kelsey, which is more likely for your girlfriend to hug first?
Brother or dad?
I'd say dad.
I don't know. It's tough to even have this conversation with as far as being Teja, because like we come from a family that's very huggy and very touchy. So like
that's how my family is too. Like we don't, we huggers. Yeah. But I would see, and my family is a little bit different. Like the older ones, I could see they would hug my brothers and sisters first.
Okay.
Like my mom, she's older, and everybody doesn't quite, because she's older. It's not really like, don't want to crush my mom. It's like, hey, how you doing? Right. My mom is very, how would I put it?
Like delicate.
She's very delicate, but she's a lady, 100% lady, and so she's like, how are you doing? Those things, and she can do things to keep people at bay, right? Make sure you don't come in and hug like, hey. My mom could be like, put her hand out like, hey, how you doing? Or
it's like hugging a queen.
Yes, and she knows how to work it, and whatnot. But like you said, brother and sister, hey, what's going on? Like,
he's like a big bear. Get in here. Grab her like a damn cheeseburger and hug her. Like a Chipotle burrito. Get her.
So bottom line is, JD says to take Patrick Mahomes in this bet, and I think Taja's going with Andy Reid in this one, and I'm probably gonna take both
Reid
of them.
Guy.
So here's a good one. Travis Kelce proposing to Taylor Swift. That's plus 1060. So they don't think that's going to happen at all, but plus 1060 for
no. Right, yeah.
Other side bets on Taylor Swift include whether or not she'll be shown during the national anthem. So yes, and how many times will she be shown? And the over/under for her national anthem being shown during that would be 1.5. Would you get to be over or under 1.5?
I'm going under.
Under? JD?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Under?
Under. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they'll probably bring it up right away and show her, and then like you think she's going to come back to her.
Yeah, they I think people. I think they get it. Everybody don't want to, everybody's kind of tired of it. They don't want to make it all about her.
Isn't it crazy? There's going to be millions of dollars on that bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like people are going to be watching that, like biting their nails after they show her once, hoping that's it. If they bet the under on that, think about that.
Come on. Show somebody else. There's plenty of stars there tonight. Please show someone else besides her.
It's true. It is Vegas, so there's going to be a lot of people there. I mean, there's
going to be a lot of people.
Show her again. Come on. Where's Taylor?
So this weekend's the Grammys. So this is a funny bet that I saw. So the Grammys this Sunday. Swift is nominated for 6 awards. You could take Kelsey to have more catches than Swift's nominations at minus 175, or Faye the Chiefs tight end at plus 135. So you think she's going to have more nominations than he has catches? So it's 6, and it's weird. His over/under catches is 6.5, and his nominations is 6. So it's literally like it's right there.
Right.
So maybe some of these people are correct. Maybe it is conspiracy. Maybe it is all phony BS.
Don't start that.
I'm joking. I'm making sure everyone knows I'm kidding. So another one. So it's unknown how many awards she'll win Sunday night, but the odds of her winning album of the year for Midnights and Kelsey to score a touchdown were set at plus 125.
Man.
A note to this result would be minus 165. The same goes for song of the year, with the odds of Anti-Hero taking the crown and Kelsey scoring a touchdown is plus 300. I guess her song Anti-Hero and Kelsey scoring a touchdown would be plus 300. That's pretty good. Now, I don't know anything about that song or whatnot, or that being.
Yeah. None. Zero. No idea.
We're Swift fans, the Swift fan. We're fans for being a fan.
We're a fan that she's a fan.
Exactly. Yeah. So with Tony Romo and Nance in the booth, we're going to be hearing a lot of like pop culture references, and of course with Taylor Swift being there. But you can also bet on which song Tony Romo will reference, with Bad Blood as the favorite at minus 150. Shake It Off as the song with the longest odds at plus 350. And also you can bet on who will say Taylor Swift first between Jim Nance and Tony Romo. The favorite is Jim Nance between the two of them.
Bad blood for sure. He's going to make some stupid comment about there being bad blood after the first.
There's bad blood on the field, Jim. There's bad blood on the field. You got bad blood
on the field, Jim.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.